Today in math, what you are going to do is we are going to be talking about story problems. So on your worksheet, you're going to find some story problems that you will have to do. Today we're going to be talking about addition story problems. So whenever you hear the words like total, come, increase, both, all together, sum, plus, combine, in all, add, or join, you know that you are going to add. So these are just some keywords that you can look for in your story problems, and if you find these keywords, you know that you will have to add. Remember, I'm looking for these words, okay? So in our next slide here, we have a story problem. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. It says, Sarah went to the book fair at school. She saw 123 fiction books and 158 nonfiction books. How many books did she see in all? The first thing that I want you to do after you read your story problem is circle the numbers that you are dealing with. So I see 123, so I'm going to circle that number, and I also see the number 158. So now I know that I am going to use these two numbers, but I need to know if I'm going to add or if I'm going to subtract these numbers. So the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look to see if I see any keywords in my story problem. Now if you remember, so I go back and I do see a keyword. Do you guys see a keyword? I'll let you search for a little bit. Okay, if you saw in all, you were right. That is a key word. When I see the word in all, I know that I am going to add. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write my addition problem. So I'm going to start with 123. Oops, sorry. 123. Okay, and then 158. And then I'm going to add these, okay? Now I always start in the ones place. And what I do is I like to draw those lines so I can see my lanes, where my lanes are, right? Because we have over here, we have our ones place here, our tens place here, and our 100s place here. So when I add, I am going to make sure that I start in my ones place right there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the 8 and the 3. When I add the 8 and the 3, I get 8, 9, 10, 11. So I put the 1 here and then I carry the other one up top. So there's my number 11. Okay, now I can go ahead and I can switch my lanes and I can go to my tens place, which is right here. There's my tens place. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the numbers in my tens place. I have 5 plus 2, which is 7. And then don't forget that 1 on the top, which is 8. Okay, so 5 plus 2 plus 1 is 8. Do I need to put a 1 on top in the hundreds place? So do I need to put a 1 right here? No, I do not, because it's just the number 8. If I put a number 1 up on top right there, I'm saying that 5 plus 2 plus 1 equals 18. And does it equal 18? No, it doesn't. It only equals 8. So I don't need to put the 1 on the top right there. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the hundreds place and I'm going to add my 1 plus 1. When I add 1 plus 1, I get 2. So there you go. Your answer is 281. But 281 what? 281 cows? What is that number? 281 what? Well, let's go back in our story problem and find out. If I look for my question, which is right here, there's my question, and I know it's a question because it ends in a question mark. I'm going to read that question again, and then I can figure out what I need to label my story problem. So it says, how many books did she see in all? Well, I want to know how many books. So that would be my label, books. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll go to story problem number 2 here. Okay, it says the animal shelter has 128 dogs, 83 cats, and 44 birds. How many total animals are at the animal shelter? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to circle my numbers. Okay, and then I need to find out what I'm going to do with those numbers. So now I'm going to search to see if I find any keywords in there. I do see a keyword, and there it is, total. Total is a keyword. If you remember from that poster in the front, total was one of your keywords for adding. So I'm going to go ahead and make my equation. So I have 128, 83, and 44. So I'm going to add 3 numbers together. Okay, I'm going to draw my lanes there so I know where my 1s are, where my 10s are, and where my 100s are. Okay, now remember we always start in the 1s place. We always start in the 1s place. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add those 3 numbers together. When I add 8, 3, and 4, what do I get? Well, I know 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 3 more, 13, 14, 15. I have 15, so I put the 5 in the 1s place, and I put the 1 in the 10s place. Okay, now I can go to my 10s place, and I can add my 10s together. So I have an 8, a 4, a 2, and a 1. I need to add all of those numbers up together. Well, 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 2 more is 14, plus 1 more is 15. So again, I'm going to put the 5 in the 10s place there. I'm going to carry that 1 up to the 100s place. Now I'm ready to go to my 100s. I have a 1 and a 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So my answer is 255. But 255 what? Well, let's go back to our question and find out. Here's our question right here. How many total animals are in the animal shelter? So my label would be animals. Last problem. I have 124 students bought hot lunch at Lyons Elementary School, and 238 students packed a lunch from home. How many students ate lunch altogether? So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to circle my numbers, and then I'm going to look to see if I have any keywords. And I do. The word all together is a keyword, so I know that I'm going to add. So I'm going to write my equation, 124 plus 238. There's my equation. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start in the 1s place. The 8 and the 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. So I put the 2 in the 1s place and I carry the 1 to the 10s place. Now I go to my 10s place and I add. I have a 3, a 2, and that 1 on top. I can't forget to add that 1 on top. So 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. Okay, and I don't need to carry anything over to the 100s place because I just have the number 6. So now I go to the 100s place and I have 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So my answer is 362. But 362 what? Well, let's go back and look at my question here. It says, how many students ate lunch altogether? So it would be 362 students. All right, I hope you enjoyed my little lesson. If you forgot how to triple digit add, you can always go back into Monday's lesson and rewatch those videos. All right, have a great day. Bye.